Hello and welcome to Florida, everywhere and beyond. It is the Beast Most from the East Coast. You got it right here. Spirit Hound in the building for Juicy Game Night, November 16th, Tekken Top 8.
I know y'all been waiting for this as much as we are because we're immediately going straight into the action because King Ray Jr. is looking for violence against David TK in our first top 8 winner semifinals.
That's our boy Brian, top 8 gaming out here. Now Brian has lots of elbows. We might see a few of those. Immediately getting the snake bite counter hit is a great way to start off this set.
But unfortunately, it is an unfortunate end to drop the combo immediately, giving King Ray Jr. the momentum right back.
And this is his stage, you know, the Evil Arena is that one. And immediately getting the heat engager as well. Using the double mock kick. Why are you stepping? I just showed you the homing move.
That's so smart. Junior trying to step out of it, but David double down.
Right before this set, David was telling me, he's like, you know what, Fox, you should believe in your pressure. Look at how he believes in his pressure right now.
But you know who else believes in their pressure? King Ray Jr. We've seen it multiple times in multiple tournaments. It ain't gonna stop here. But the mock kick comes in the trade, and David 2K cuts him down with the hatchet.
Let's go. Let's go.
And David had a tough run trying to get here to winners top 8, beating Battery alongside to get in top 24 winners.
Yeah, those were great sets. David TK continuing to use the back one for the plus frames. What a trade. King Ray Jr. is about to take some huge momentum on this one.
Oh, he tried to get the heat engager with the elbows, but Junior activates with the counter heat and takes the first round with a counter hit down forward 1-2. Junior stays alive. David
tried for the wall standing 3 12-frame counter hit. He wasn't able to. Oh, not getting the whiff punish launcher is what it is, but David TK can make it happen.
He's got the aura right now. David 2K trying to challenge with a down forward 1 and try to get one for the mids, but Junior activates the homing and gets the pickup afterward. He's going to activate all the way to the wall and goes for the aura, gets the grounded.
On the ground is unfortunate. Get him! Get him! Over on the wall. Thank you so much, David. And he's got heat. He's finna use it as well. And look at the rage. 20% extra damage on that.
He gained so much great health. No punish on the wall standing 3+4, but David's looking in a great position. But Junior, King Rager Jr. calls the down 3 and activates the Rager. As much as we know about him, is this gonna kill though?
Oh, absolutely. Oh my god, but David, he's got the rage. He's got the heat. He goes for the toe smash. He's unfortunately aerial in the middle of the heat smash, and that right there just took all the momentum away.
Yeah, Junior immediately sets it to equal score, 2-2, and it starts with a dragon wheel kick all the way to the wall. Doesn't get the boom, but the position is on their side.
Ooh, and David tech rolling into the wrong direction. He techs him 3 different times. Does not go for the counter hit combo with the 1-2. Well, he's in some trouble right now, Spirit.
Oh, he's stepping out of the way, but the back one's gonna get denied with the down 2-1, and Junior quickly gets those 3 rounds into his favor and gets the first game.
Shout out our boy Snake Edge on Spotify out there if you're interested in Tekken music. By right now, we're playing some music with these. I do believe we're gonna have to go and change the stage because they didn't stage select.
No, it's not stage select, and I think we're playing Tekken World Tour, right?
They didn't. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure they didn't randomly stage.
You went straight rematch.
Right?
You went straight rematch. And now the production's telling them, hey, we got to change the stage because that is the format that we are following, Tekken World Tour format. You know, we keep it professional out here.
Crazy. You know, King Ray Jr. talking on Twitter all the time about how he made it so far in these big majors, and he didn't catch it. He was so locked into playing versus David TK. He's really locked in on this set.
Junior is like Oscar. He just wants to beat people up. He's just ready, and now we're switching into Descendant Subconsciousness, and Junior is also a phenomenal player when it comes to these floor breaks.
Yeah, definitely. But remember, Brian has some really great floor breaks of his own at the end of his combos. Got really great damage, but no, I'm not sure we're going to see any of that in that first round.
No, what we're going to see is those 7 golden letters for King Ray Jr.
Now, he's really enforcing that button right there, but King Ray Jr. is finally starting to duck. Does not get a launch on though.
What a call out on the heat engager of the QCB1. It tries to step out to the left, and David 2K tries to down forward 1. Only believed in one of the jabs and stops.
Oh man, a little bit too much of the down back 3. King Ray Jr. did see that one.
Oh, drops the combo. Very rare drop by King Ray Jr. David 2K has the chance to bring this all the way back, and he's going to do so with the sidestep QCB back one.
Beautiful snake bite right there. Are we going to get some taunt? Yeah, just showing the pressure of it, showing the idea of it, the concept.
He's got to be really careful here. 20 seconds left to play. Junior on rage and has the aura. David 2K immediately activates the heat smash, trying to get the momentum.
Ooh.
He didn't believe again.
So hit confirmable, that string as well, if you let the first 3 hits rock. David TK 2001, back one, counter hit. That's the guy.
Back one of the 2000s right there.
Back to reality. Whoa, there goes your health.
Nice step there out of the full crouch down 2.
Ugh. No, that is usually what you do if you're off axis, but it's okay. We got the American resets out here in Florida.
Oh, he got up, so the damage is kind of restarted there, and King Ray Jr. on rage, and it gets traded out, but David 2K wins the gambit and is back again on match point.
That immortal payback, and once again, the snake bite. Is David gonna go downstairs? No, what in the hell? The down 2 whiffs? It's cool. We wanted it. It's for the Oki.
Oh!
Get him, snake 4-3. Yes, just close out, my man. You have the immortal payback. Oh, and he's got the heat smash as well. We're going to game 3 already in winners semifinals. This is the juiciest.
Man, that payback was not immortal, but man, was it sure venomous with that snake bite.
Man, nobody can be immortal in these brackets. Somebody has to take the L. We're going to Midnight Siege. Great stage for Brian.
Yes, but also great stage for Junior. He's not going to leave any room to breathe, and it starts it off with the Exerciser.
Ooh, tried to go for the Northern Cross, but crossed up himself with the counter hit. Yacht.
Restart the combo again with the wall splat with the 4-3, and realigns himself into much bigger damage.
Wow. Those heat dash combos, those heat dash extenders can really help you get off of the wall in a way that's not going to hit the sidewall. King Ray Jr. knows that very well. Ooh, the heavy side kick. And David TK is going for some heavy combo damage here.
Heavy damage as well, realigns it, but no, he wants to go for the snake bite mock breaker. It's not going to trade. The back one completely whipped, but the immortal payback connects.
47 damage if you hit on a counter hit, which he absolutely did. King Ray Jr. does have rage. No!
My goodness! King Ray Jr. back turn are not able to realign. Drops the combo, but the position's great.
He did use the snake eyes there. Definitely a crazy stitch. King Ray Jr. is fitting to stitch this one up.
Now David is demanding himself to try to make this comeback. 2 rounds down. He's got 3 chances. That's a way to start it off with an instant sidestep duck, quarter circle back 1.
Yeah, that venomous snake bite that we're seeing from David. He needs this wall explosion, but he doesn't get it. Doesn't go for the charge. Mock punch, not going for the immortal paybacks.
Oh, nice step by Junior as well. He's not going to continue the pressure. He's going to put a little bit of brakes. Back 1, into the down forward 1. David 2K stays alive, extends the gameplay. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Never count my man out, the cybernetic replicant himself. Ooh, he almost died.
Nice down 4 as well, and goes for the back kick and gets the follow-up on the soccer.
What are you doing over there for?
Anaconda Assassin constricts their health bar, but Junior activates the counter heat and goes to the down 1+2. Now the ball is on their court.
Yeah, speaking of being constricted right now, King Ray Jr. just put David up against the wall in a pressure situation that he could not get himself out of. And King Ray Jr. moves on to winners finals. But talk about my man, David TK 2001 here at UC Game Night.
Man, that was a great showing by David 2K.
Hell yeah.
By the way. For those who are unfamiliar with David, usually we have like our favorites when it comes to top 8 at Juicy Game Night, and also CFFO.
Right.
David 2K, very, very close in making it to the top 8. But I'm so glad that you guys are able to see what kind of skills that he's able to showcase against one of Florida's best. Because that man's fundamentals, we know his fundamentals are just mad good.
Dude, those back one, he just knows exactly what to do.
Not just that, but that's like the most offensive that I've seen him in a long time.
Yeah, he definitely, he did what he was telling me. He's like, believe in your offense. Dude, the sidestep QCB1's so freaking good. King Ray Jr., though, as you know, really good at optimizing his capitalization for any mistake that his opponent is going to make. And you just cannot make mistakes out here in Juicy Game Night in our Central Florida brackets.
And Junior is like literally quite the perfectionist every time because
yeah.
of one little mistake. You can see it in his emotions, but the way he's able to glue himself back together is so fast that I can't even compare with any other players.
He's definitely really good at, mistake, just let it go. Throw it away, that happened, move on. And that's something that you got to have as a top player, top competitor. I think David actually showed a lot of that as well. Hopefully we're going to get to see a little bit more of it because that was the winner's side. That means we're going to get to see more Brian Gaming action with David TK 2001 a little bit later. But next up, the second half of winner semifinals. This one has been heating up on Twitter.
Yeah, you guys don't want to miss this out because we got the Dark Prince. Shout out to Sitpong. We got the Dark Prince coming up. NG Obscure versus the Young Prodigy. I almost said his government name, Shinobi-kun 904, who's making quite the waves when it comes to Max Mode, DreamHack Atlanta. I think for both years, this year and last year for Tekken 7. And when you see this name, I was like, oh, just Shinobi-kun. But when you fight against Shinobi-kun, he's like the wildest Raven player that makes the wildest plays. But at the same time, it's so Galaxy that you can't even think about the timing that he does.
Wildest Raven player that makes the wildest plays is like the clown that does the clowniest things. Like, honestly, that's an interesting statement right now. Now, ECT happened very recently. I don't know if you saw the Huarang play Tenno IX, right? He dominated. I think he made top 4 in that tournament. We had a Boston versus Florida versus 7. My man Shinobi took him 7-1. That's the level of play we got going on here. Obscure beats Shinobi so clutch in the last Juicy Game Night Monthly, and he's here to say, I'm gonna beat you even harder this time.
And remember, Obscure sticking it with the classic Elisa. No Wang, no Bruce, but he's gonna stick it with a tried and true, and he's gonna start it off with a counter hit down 3.
Immediately gets the first blood Rambo style on it. Didn't let the second hit rip. Shinobi was back turned, and yikes!
That would have been catastrophic, but regardless, let's get cut to the chase because he gets cut down with those chainsaws.
Cut to the chase is crazy. On that one. Shinobi is backdashing quite a bit, but Obscure not really wanting to chase you down. You know what? You're gonna whiff on me, and I'm gonna get these back 4-4s. That's the first one. Count them. The back turn mixes. Shinobi's trying to get his little strings. No, while standing 1. Obscure, get floated. No punish on the while standing 3. Come on.
Oh, and is that going to trade? Yes, it is. Shinobi-kun has a chance. He has rage and heat. He's got all the resources he needs to make this comeback. And so far, it looks like a good beginning.
Obscure definitely going to run that heat. Never mind the 1-1. The backdash is just immaculate.
And if anyone's really good with that single backdash, it's Obscure.
You already know.
Wait, I just realized he got the infinite stage round 1.
This is his play. That's number 2 backdash forward. Count him.
And we're going to run off, switch off the sides with a running slide. And Shinobi-kun tries to make the big play sweep, but NG Obscure's got the big brain defense. Blocking their ankles and running towards him. FBI open up. Sit Punk, that was for you once again.
He said he was turning on the jets coming down the runway, and Kendrick's like, you know what? I will open wide right here.
You see me right there in the back. Yeah. He's like grabbing like the glow sticks.
Yeah.
Like, come up.
He's like, come on, right here, right in my chest cavity.
And like on the tweet, he said he was not satisfied with the way he beat Shinobi-kun. I think that's a pretty satisfying first game. Immediately going for a 3-0. Can he make it a 6-0? Let's find out.
My man Obscure is a perfectionist, and he knows that you're never out. It's never over till the very end. By the way, I haven't seen any NG Obscure throws yet.
Nor ducks. So Shinobi-kun's kind of playing a little respectful here. He's looking a little bit stunned and goes for the armor. Finally, he's got a turn and putting NG Obscure all the way to the wall, but Obscure activating that counter heat, giving the explosive head and get him out of there.
Hold forward, Shinobi. You can't be getting it like that, bro. I'm sorry, you don't break a throw, you don't break the head. Tragic.
3.
I count that one. Nah, it wasn't a whip punish, it was a counter hit. Back. I'll take it. 2.5.
Oh, and he get caught pressing on the second one as well. Obscure might be a little bit in his head, but Shinobi-kun's going to try to fight it out. With this really nice combo, putting it NG Obscure all the way to the wall.
Yeah, Shinobi finally in advantage here. What's he going to do with it? Oh, Obscure brings out the pain saws, the power crust. That's the second time we've seen that. And there's the duck that you were talking about earlier. That's what we know NG Obscure for.
Heartbeat Disabler? No, all the way to the wall, and he preserves the bombs. Potential final round.
Getting 6-0'd would not be the way that Shinobi is trying to go out right now. He really needs to mount an offense, and fast.
He's trying to find that, but the defense by Obscure is looking so great right now. But he tried to get that whip punish call out, but a little bit too far.
Yeah, he's trying to do some fancy stuff. Obscure is hanging back, saying, I'm chilling. I got my 5 rounds up right now. Not the 2 in a row. Shinobi, what do you know about breaking these grabs?
He's trying just to chip him out as much as he can. Get down. My brother in Christ.
Hellfire. That's where you going, straight down the river Styx. Woo! Can you believe it? Yes, of course, the Juicy Game Night champ. The champ is here. You already know when NG Obscure is in the building, you can't be trying none of that funny stuff on him.
Listen, guys, here's a generality here. If you're going against NG Obscure, he will duck all the high strings that you'll throw at him.
Oh, yeah.
And what else will he do?
He gonna throw. He's not throwing games. He's throwing you.
He's throwing you. You're going either the other side or you're going straight to the wall.
Yeah, yeah. The double head explosion is crazy.
You hate to see that. You really do. Shinobi-kun really wanted to redeem themselves, but that is not the way to do it. However, it is not the last of Shinobi-kun. We will be seeing them a couple more games later on the loser's side. But that sets up a juicy classic rivalry here. One winner's final. So Junior will be meeting against NG Obscure.
You know, I didn't even think about it, but you know, Glad OKC, it had to happen that way. You know, let's take a look at the bracket real quick. We have Shai the Ruler, Luminary's own, of course, another classic technician in our Juicy Game Night top 8 with a new face.
Yeah, this one is not a classic.
No.
Hailing all the way from the Philippines, coming from the word of mouth from some people. He's been kind of sleeping under the radar, but Griffins is here to bring the lightning with the Lars against Shai the Ruler. But we know Shai the Ruler is known for knowing multiple matchups and changing up the characters. So far this night, he's been playing 2 characters.
So what I heard was that Shai was going to play Law, which he has throughout until top 8, and then he's going to play Lee. That's the word on the street anyway.
I think he's going to stick with Law in this certain matchup.
Explain.
He has a good OS with while standing 3. So
Lars is while standing 3.
No, Law.
Oh, his own while standing 3.
Yeah.
OS for what?
So if he's going to press, he can't step or anything. Whatever option that Lars is going to do on dynamic entry, it's gone.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just watched that.
I gotta see that.
Shai was laughing on the corner.
I believe it. I believe it. You know, he's definitely a lab demon. He's a monster. He's been in this game quite a long time. I remember Shai was one of the first people that I ever connected with back in Juicy Game Night when we were running it at Buffalo Wild Wings over near SeaWorld. That's how long the lore
that
is.
was with the old sponsors. I'm not gonna say
no,
their names.
yeah.
We're not gonna say their names, but it was that sponsor where they sponsored pretty much every top player in Florida, right? Yeah. Reflex, Cody, Shai.
Whiskey Jack even at that time, I want to say.
I think Whiskey was part of it.
Yeah, I think so. It's just been so long. Family, who can remember everything in the albums, you know what I mean? Now, let's really quickly talk about the other side of Losers Quarters, or Losers Top 8.
Please.
Slaughterwall, our boy Nico the Nina extraordinaire, and we're going to have yet another new Top 8er in Krabby Patty.
Hey, man. Krabby Patty has been taking down quite the names, and all of us are surprised. I think this top 8 is definitely one of the, how do you say it? It's definitely magical. Let's go with that. It's not something that we expect that we always see every month.
Yeah.
But we got upsets.
There's hella freshness.
Yeah, exactly. We got a lot of upsets and also a great performance by all of our players today. Usually our favorites would like go through top 24 winner side, but no, some of them got sent to losers early.
Yeah. Shai got sent to losers pretty early as well. And Slaughterwall going out to losers versus Obscure earlier. Now, this is my boy Nico. He is ready with those Hayashida steps. And Krusty Patty actually said, you know what, these brackets look kind of free. Maybe I should come out. Let's see how he feels playing against this monster.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I am.
Oh, well, you know what? Krusty Patty, let's even bring him the beef. And Slaughterwall should be familiar with this matchup.
Very much so, but Krusty Patty beat L2K Snake, the Jacksonville's own Nina player, to be able to get here. So you can imagine that Krusty's very good on it. Nice Hayashida into the Binding Whip combo, all ready for Slaughterwall, breaking out the first blood.
Oh, what a barrier to absorb that damage. And goes immediately for the garbage, but doesn't opt out for the heat smash.
We break those out here. So lucky that Slaughterwall wasn't on the receiving end of yet another heat dash. Long range stuff.
What a defense on wiping the floor. Krusty Patty looked at from a mile away and blocked it.
Yeah, that was a really difficult obstacle to surmount right there. That distance and the life lead, difficult.
No resources either, no heat, nothing. Slaughterwall trying to find a reset here in the second round.
A double Hellbringer. No, that was a back three, but they meant to do down back 3+4.
Oh, he got up. He got whirlwind punch up in the air, but Krusty Patty able to drop the beef, dropping the combo.
He's sitting there mogging.
He's getting some extra heat while he's doing that as well. He's got to be really, really careful, but Slaughterwall trying to find some confidence, but immediately gets shut down by the heat smash.
Krusty and Slaughterwall both enraged, and then we're planting seeds. The seeds of discord already are in Slaughterwall's head.
2 quick rounds by Krusty Patty. Both of them are playing kind of like the same pace as well. But Slaughterwall's got to try to find some momentum here.
Yeah, it's been slow and steady for both of them, but very explosive.
So his defense right now by Krusty is looking great. The discipline of not pressing the buttons during the middle of the string, not getting counter hit.
And making sure that Slaughterwall is breaking those throws, but not throwing when they see the armor. Look how close they are.
Yeah, that's something that we usually see Slaughter do, throwing out a lot of chain grabs. Well, we're just seeing stun the wall at this point, breaking it down. Krusty Patty immediately calling out the high string and getting that perfect launch punish to wall standing one.
Color me impressed, being able to duck the second hit of the easy praise string. Not something we see too often out here. Maybe Krusty Patty had something when he was talking all that mess.
And we die with heat after the boot. Krusty Patty, quick 3 rounds on this loser's side top 8.
Interesting. And yeah, we talked about earlier, you see Battery right behind Krusty Patty in that camera feed. That is the Jack player that Nico Slaughterwall plays so often. Like, just about every week they're going back and forth in Juicy Game Nights weekly. And now Slaughterwall's going to have to make some adaptations here.
Yeah, and it's definitely like a different kind of pacing Jack 8 too, compared with Krusty and Battery. We see a lot of patience coming in from Krusty Patty.
Very much. Oh, they tried to go for the ice pick, but only got the back 4 counter hit instead. Still, they are in the driver's seat. It seems to kill him for that.
14. Trying to get pressing as well to get that chain grab. No duck and a wall standing 2-1, but that's completely okay. Slaughterwall putting Krusty Patty on rage and getting the 1+2, but Patty able to get up. But the whip punish, there's nothing punished. Krusty's got the side position now.
Yeah, they have the wall advantage, and they had some plus frames, chose to wait on it, and Slaughterwall took that opportunity, took the gap, and put his hand right in it.
Yeah, finally getting a round up on the board, and now getting the grabs.
And we're smelling Krusty Patty, maybe not being so on point as Slaughterwall with the grab breaks.
But
that is not -13, it's only -12.
So unfortunate, tells him to go away, but Krusty Patty sends him all the way to the wall.
Uh-oh, just frame block, please. That's a damn shame.
Unfortunate. It's tough. It's a strict window.
It's a just frame.
Krusty Patty immediately responding with the round of their own and tries to go for the battery round, but the Volcano Busters will not explode just yet. Slaughterwall able to break it, but unable to block the lows.
These high-risk, high-reward options, it's such a Jack 8 play style, and Krusty is playing it by the textbook.
Nice.
Get him.
Nice.
Thank you. Old Faithful, the Geyser Cannon. Not the down back 2.
Oh, man. He had that perfect whip punish with the Divine Cannon, but unfortunately unable to finish it, but we'll get the gun jump grab with the 1+2.
And being so not able to break the grabs is really the kryptonite, the Achilles heel of Krusty Patty.
It's working now for Slaughterwall. He may have found an opening, and he's going to do so, but he tells him to get off of him.
Another one. You're not going to break him, I'll keep throwing him. Who needs an offense when you can't break throws?
Hey, still in offense.
Right. Nice! The while standing 2, catching Krusty Patty, doing the fuzzy duck, a little bit too fuzzy.
Plus frames, and now activating the heat smash to get the chip damage. Krusty Patty now on rage, but it doesn't even matter because Slaughterwall is the one filled with rage after all those throws.
I saw no less than 4 grabs go unbroken in that game.
Oh, they played. Okay.
Yeah, he went for the rematch.
Yo,
right there.
they went straight. He went straight blood.
Oh, they got the tech out there. Who needs tournament mode? We are tournament players. We're professionals. Celebration on the stand. I think this is a fantastic stage for both characters because of the close range action.
And also just the best theme in Tekken 8.
Yeah, the Seaside Resort and the Heihachi stage have given it a run for its money, but we got to go back to our love.
All tried and true. Let's have quite the celebration here, but Slaughterwall trying to end the party early with the Divine Cannon, but there's no whiff punish connected.
Yikes. Huge amounts of pulverizer string, and then sets the 3rd one into the mid. Dude, you can just whip that and just do that?
Don't die with heat. Please don't die with heat. 30 seconds to play. Both of them activate at the same time, but Krusty Patty tried to get the call out with the armor, but able to escape. Unfortunately, not fully.
That armor is trash. Why did you ever use that thing, bro? It was like Slaughterwall was able to recover and everything.
Oh, he fully sends out the string, but Slaughterwall able to step out and get the whip punish with the back sway.
Perfect. Oh, damn, that's a damn shame
that's
right
also
there.
A damn
he
shame.
needed the butterfly loops right there, but he's blowing up the Blom Bomb, missing the shut up follow-up, but luckily Slaughterwall is out of the wall. He's not ducking that full crouch down for 2 string.
Krusty still has his heat as well, but Slaughterwall now on rage. Now Krusty's Patty's turn to activate it and immediately opts out for the heat smash. And just like that, Krusty Patty is 1 round away to eliminate Slaughterwall.
He burst heat smash, you just do the thing. Down 4-1, 2 goes for some grabs, and they popping off. Ooh, popping your shoulder out of the socket there.
I'll pop those knees too with those lows.
No, he didn't duck long enough. It's going to be another series. Good God, the low parry, but they missed a 4-4-2 follow-up. All they need is that forward 1, 14th frame tight action after the heat dash, and that is going to send Slaughterwall home in 7th place.
Man, what a performance there by Slaughterwall. Unfortunately, couldn't extend it to make it to losers quarterfinals, but completely okay because what a showing by Krusty.
Yeah, that was really tough, honestly. That's the kind of play that we expect from Jack 8 players, right? That high octane, especially the full crouch down back 1-1, down back 1-1 into the wall standing 2 mixes. We've seen a lot of it, but everybody's got their own little special seasoning to put on it, you know? And the Krusty Patty looking a little bit fresher than we thought it might be.
Yeah, I mean Krusty Patty just let it season slowly.
Yeah.
And that
slow
was
roasted.
Yeah, that was literally the pacing of his gameplay. He didn't really overcommit.
No.
Didn't really extend all the strings. Didn't press on counter hit.
We say he didn't overcommit, but we saw quite a few seed planners. We saw quite a few of those low cross chop as well. So he ran some high risk, high reward, but he got all the reward for it in every situation. So, you know, it is what it is out there. When you got the right reads, when you got the right space, when you got the right timing, you just got it like that. He's going to move on to our 5th place match, which is going to be the winner of Shai the Rula versus Griffin.
Yes. So we're going to see the Lars.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to see, I'm going to go Law. I think it's going to go Law.
I would rather the Lee. However, I think the Law has got enough freshness that I think a lot of people are looking for right now after they've been playing Tekken 8 for 10 months at this point. And I really feel like that mental, I keep saying this word, but that freshness, that clarity that you have with playing a different character than the one that you've been playing for 12 years or something like that could really open up his opportunities in this top 8.
And also, not just that, but we'll see what kind of possibilities I could try to come up with a different style of offense, but also with the same style of aggression. they're synonyms.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's been, known to play all of the slide characters. He's been known to play Shaheen. He's been known to play Law. He's been known to play Lee, obviously. So it's not a gigantic stretch that he would play these characters. It's not like it's like he's going from Mishima to Mishima.
Exactly.
Really, it's not that big of a gameplay difference. Although the DSS does mix things a lot.
There it is. We got the martial law. We are locking in. He was kind of trying out with martial law in the Tekken 7, but he's fully bringing it out here to Tekken 8. I mean, to be fair, martial law did get quite the upgrades coming from Tekken 7 all the way to Tekken 8.
That's definitely a thing, especially with his heat dash out of the jab counter hit string that he can get with a 1-1. I really think that Law is an underrated character when it comes to how strong his neutral tools can be. We'll see if Shai the Ruler can give you guys a great example of that right now. Immediate Arc Blast? What are you in one?
Hey man, he's trying to just catch him ducking. That's all you gotta say. But look at the offense by Griffins immediately, but what a step as well by Shai the Ruler.
Yeah, stepping that 4-for-1+2 is massive. Already Shai is showing that he's got the timing. Ooh, but the Plasma Cutter, he's doing some risky stuff, and then there's the Heat Burst to be able to get the float.
And sends him all the way to the wall as well. Griffin's a great advantage right now. He gets him with a 4-4-4, and Shai the Ruler looking in trouble. What a block.
Interesting. Doesn't go for the DSS afterwards.
Uh-oh.
He gets a heat burst of his own. Ooh, this is great because he's got the rage and the heat.
And he's still got a tornado flip as well, and he uses it with the nunchucks. Now he gets the spike.
Using running 3 to try to get off of him. No thank you. Those are my owns.
Oh, what a low parry. That the time's running out, but Shai the Ruler should be able to send him all the way to the wall too.
He got 4 seconds. He tried to go for the late to work, but you were late for putting in that work. 58-second round 1. We're going the distance here.
Tries to get the early call out with the high crush all the way to the gut kick.
Yeah, that nice blow into the slide mix. You got to show it, and you got to show it early.
He tried to go for the orbital, but Shai the Ruler jabs out and wins the trade and sends him back down immediately.
Doesn't launch the back 2-2. Shai will remember that. Those are free, I guess. Ooh, making the Dragon Cannon whip just by a hair.
Not dunking just yet. Immediately again activating the Heat Burst and spiking Griffin's down. But the wall position doesn't change and goes for the full burst and doesn't get the follow-up, but he'll sweep him regardless and gets the round.
That was really unfortunate because Shai had the ability to run a tornado at the wall right there. He had so much possibility with that float combo. Let's see if he can keep it up. No launch on the power to the people. Damn shame.
Oh, it is a damn shame as well as the dynamic entry gets shut down with the Magic 4 and send him all the way to the other side, and we're activating Stereo because this combo is adding more volume.
Oh man, he's blowing it up right now. Speaking of volume, we got about 120 decibels of explosiveness right now. We're not going to be getting those throws on us. Thank you.
Oh, but he gets the win on the flicker, and this should secure the round for Shai the Ruler. Bicycle kick doesn't kill.
No. Okay. Down 4-1, you got to stay having fun with those mids at the end of the round.
And you got to be really careful as well because Shai the Ruler loves to activate that 10-hit string when he goes down 4-1 into down 3.
Yeah. Nice sidestep, getting himself out of the wall, not needing to use any of these the resources like heat. Immediately with the 1+2, he's getting chucked up out here.
Griffin's looking in trouble. What a parry out of the Heat Burst. No, 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 not for you.
Oh, he whipped the first hit, but Griffin wasn't able to whip punish.
30 seconds left to play. Griffins has a lot of great health. He's going to try to recover all of them and successfully doing so. Sending Shai all the way to the wall, but he's got the position and runs up on him. Reminds me who he is.
Yeah, he had to try to make a mix happen right there. While standing 2 has so many different layers for the meta. Ooh, sidestep low parry. I think Shai's got himself a wall combo in the bag here.
And possibly a wall explosive, but the Junkyard misses out. Spring kicks out, but it doesn't get a launch punish. But Shai the Ruler continues to punish Griffins though, and now we are abusing the slides.
He wanted to make sure he got another slide so that he could get the map advantage so that Griffins could do something dangerous, like get himself parried by the Heat into the nunchuck flurry.
Yo, those parries though are on point.
And they're especially deadly when you're in the heat.
And the worst part of it all as well is that when Shai the Ruler has been using that parry, you know what happens to Griffins because of the certain location that they're in? He gets wall splatted.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, he definitely had like 60 more health, 45 more health that he could have lost at the end of that round, even if he had more life lead. Griffin's going immediately with the backflip to try to create some space at the beginning of the round. Oh no, you're in trouble, bro.
Uh-oh. Imagine if that was Junkyard.
Yeah, it could have been. No, my man's not Luke Sidewalker over here. Shout out to our boy JJ Breeze. Backswing.
Griffins is pushing Shy the Ruler all the way to the breakable wall, but he unfortunately extends way too much, and Shy the Ruler gets the position back to his board.
Force crushed by the heat burst and said, I'm going to immediately go for this slide, which is going to beat your down back 4 counter hit attempt. Once again, not punishing the power to the people.
That's twice now. But he gets a grab for themselves. I think that was a side throw.
I don't think so. It could have been, though. That's the first throw that Shy was able to get hit by, though. Now, this is the famous Lars wall carry that we're about to see right now.
Doesn't kill just yet, though. And now it does. Griffin secures himself the first round in the second game. With the perfect, nonetheless.
21-second perfect. He's electrifying one. Nice sidestep, but unfortunately, Griffin's had the power crush, but can't armor through this one. Not when you're whipping like that.
The shield right now by Shy is working so well in his favor with these sidewalks and continues to do so. But Griffins, unfortunately, extends a little too early and realized the combo for Shy.
He keeps delaying the hits of the jab strings, and Griffin keeps falling for it. He keeps thinking that there's some space, and there just is not any at all. Oh, you're dead, bro. Ooh.
Escape disasters there, but the G-string by Griffins may be a caller here. G-string, sorry, G-clef, sorry. There was
crazy.
A string, what do you mean?
You're trying to say he's in the middle of the lingerie? That he's messing with it? Oh my goodness, open wide, Shy the Ruler says. You are out of here, this is my bracket. I'm the one that gets juicy in this top 8.
Listen, we may be juicy, but we are forever in the land of 73.
You already know the land of 7-3, and he ain't shy about it. He is the ruler. We're going to see who is able to take it, him or the Krusty Patty, in just a moment. No, that's not going to be him versus Krusty Patty.
I think
no, that waits until later, right?
That would be set up for
Shinobi, be a loser. Right? Yeah.
So it'll be Shy Shinobi.
Yeah. We have to do the numbers right here real quick.
No.
Yeah. So that's going to be Shy Shinobi. Wow.
And David and Krusty.
David and Krusty. Ooh, my man. Now, you know that Jack has a couple of 14-frame punishable moves. And you know that Brian has that that jet upper, that that has that 14-frame launch punishability. So if Krusty chooses to go for the whole pulverizer string, down back 1-1-1 from full crouch, then that could be real dangerous for him. So he's going to have to be a little bit on edge. But of course, that's the meta, right? You want me to do this hit. You want me to do this. So I might not even do it and just take my plus frames because I can.
And not just the plus frames, but the guaranteed follow-up as well. Yeesh. But
follow-ups.
I think David might also have the upper hand as well, just due to the fact of David's lateral movement. He has amazing side steps here, and going with Jack, I think he could find some trick up his sleeves.
He's got some really good spacing tools as well. I really expect to see that neutral be a big portion, especially from what we saw from Krusty Patty's match with Slaughterwall. I really expect that we get to see a lot of that data acquisition happening earlier in this game 1.
Both of them taking the time right now, just, waiting the confirmation, but I think they're good to go.
He's going for the tried and true. He's going for the Anakin special right now. You don't see a lot of people rocking the Jack 7 custom anymore. I always thought that the Jack 7 was just so classic, and I feel like a lot of people have said, Jack 8 plays so differently than Jack 7.
I mean,
you can't even look at him the same way as he used to be, right?
Yeah, it's true though. Like, there's just a lot of offensive tools that Jack 8 has been upgraded to, especially with Gamma Barrier, Gamma Jump, Gamma Howl.
Yeah.
It's insane.
All right, now, speaking of the Gamma Howl, you're going to be howling on this one. We are in the Ortiz farm. We got some animalistic business going for you right now. Losers quarterfinals, Krusty Patty W versus David TK 2001. Immediately starting with a hatchet kick. You already know you have to.
Oh! Gets caught pressing with a battery ram. And David 2K back against the wall, and now we're back immediately in neutral ground. Nicely done for David 2K to activate the hatchet while he's, you know, flexing on him with their armor properties. No counter hit though, now I realize.
Oh, there you go. Believe in your hit confirms. Speaking of which, Krusty Patty not getting the hit confirm on the wall standing too. Damn shame.
Yeah, and David immediately trying to sidestep out of there, but unfortunately, he's able to step the heat smash, but not the battery ram.
Damn shame, damn shame. David TK going for more of those kind of pseudo Hayashidas out there, just like you were talking about earlier with that lateral movement.
I got some strings too. Hold on, chill.
David using a back one often in this set. Talk to the hand, my man.
You know, just keeping it simple, back one, adding the plus frames, but Krusty Patty able to dodge the jab with the carousel and getting the second round with that counter hit.
He definitely took him for a ride right there. That was pretty insane. He was riding on some craziness. Triple lows right now. What are you going to do about it?
Davis trying to find that offense now and finally gets that whip punish and does it with the jet upper. Unfortunately, drops the combo and Krusty Patty adds the stop sign with a 4-2.
He does get a ridiculous amount of damage out. A great job breaking the throw. Krusty Patty using the Gamma armor and we howling. I know you're not thinking about doing that on me, my man. Wind up. On your clock's back. It's not time for that.
David has heat and rage. Will he be able to use it with 30 seconds? Nice block, but doesn't get the punish, and unfortunately unable to use the resources. Krusty Patty is frying David 2K up.
While standing 3 whiffing on the full crouch down back one due to the spacing is really unfortunate, especially since, like, you know, he was going to keep doing that full crouch down back one too. Like, he wasn't going to stop, so he could have got a counter hit on the full crouch down back one from the while standing 3 counter hit. That is just tragic for David TK, but he's given himself a little bit of time to think about the coaching that is having. Who's on his ear right now? Shy. Interesting. What kind of words does Shai the Ruler have for David? Now, they're both Kissimmons. Kissimmons.
That's a good one. That's a
good one. Yeah, we're going to have to let that one rock in the future.
It's better than G-String.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not too many things better than that. But they're both from the Kissimmee side, and we're going to see what can get done here once again on the Ortiz farm.
Oh, unfortunately, that's the wrong punish for the hat-trick kick. Tries to get the big wall standing too, but the forward sign and the shotgun shell.
Not using his plus frames quite as much. Another terribly long startup power crush for Krusty Patty, just sending him outside of the realm of possibility of actually being useful. Damn shame, David TK getting the snake bite into the soccer kick to finish out that round.
And also finally getting a round in, but unfortunately Krusty Patty will get the... What the hell was that?
Try to go for the forward 3 into the guarantee afterwards. Nice trade.
Tries to go for the duck as well, but Krusty is just using all these mids and finally abusing the plus frames and getting that guaranteed heat smash follow-up.
Let's see what the opening is. That sidestep snake by. What you doing with that Gamma armor, bro? I think you would like to be up in the air.
Oh, he unfortunately gets called out again, and he gets bounced around. Krusty Patty about to break the balcony and send David 2K to the lower layers.
Get fracked through that wall over there. Not doing the dash up. Apparently that realigns. Yo, just run up with the programmed uppercut. He wrote that one before he got in the building. The JavaScript. This man's an instructional engineer.
He got the programmed uppercut, and I think that download might be complete. Krusty Patty is one round away to eliminate David 2K. And he's going to do so with the wall standing 2-1 counter hit, and he gets bounced around again with the whirlwind punch, and we're going down to the cursed caves.
First, indeed, Krusty Patty is in the driver's seat. David is able to get out of there and get his advantage back.
Just playing it simple now, and Krusty Patty is just ducking a lot of these strings. all these high strings that David TK is just throwing out.
Nothing for the punish on the back 1+2 is unfortunate. David gonna have to lab that one later, but now the Anaconda Assassin yet again not getting any punish. There's the Anaconda Assassin throw landing with a counter hit. David trying to keep it together. 11 seconds remaining, but once again the full crouch down back 1, putting him way too far away to be able to be effective. Even the wall standing 4 would have whiffed in that situation after that block, but what a great showing, especially from Krusty Patty right there. He had some amazing control in that set, I gotta say.
That was tense, man. That was tense, and especially the fact that he was fully committing on the low, and he just stayed there. But both of them did nothing, and that kind of like sets Krusty. I was like, oh, you're scared.
And he was with his back to the explodable wall at the end there, but somehow that full crouch down back 1, he was in control immediately once one of those landed. It's just like, what now? What now? Oh, you're going to backdash? My arm is that the long arm of the law is going to catch you. Criminal.
It is, but Krusty Patty will be going to top 4. Losers semifinals.
Hey,
He's cooking.
Maybe this bracket is free, bro. I don't know.
Or we just have some really good players that's not, you know, showing up to a lot of things. So wink, wink.
We miss you out there, Melbourne squad. We miss you out there, North Florida, South Florida, Buckets, Cube, Daystreet, RZA, all the homies from everywhere around. We missing you every time we have Juicy Game Night without you. Your absence is felt.
Yeah, it ain't the same without them.
Nope.
But you're right.
It's family.
Yeah.
It's like you missed the cookout, man. We missed your dish.
Even though we hate it, but we miss it.
It's like I would never eat that macaroni salad, but you know, it's crazy not to see the sea breeze salad at the table, not to see the green Jello shot.
Man, speaking of green Jello shots, I think we're about to have a good time here with another round of losers quarterfinals. Shy the Ruler versus Shinobi Kun, and this is a match that we don't get to see a lot.
No, we don't.
Juicy.
No. Now, we do know that Shy has great matchup knowledge versus young Skywalker's Raven back in the day, but that was Tekken 7 and this is Tekken 8.
This is a whole different beast.
Oh yeah, it's been quite a little bit since we've had that. So let's see what kind of mess we are into.
Just keeping it simple here, but Shy the Ruler, first one to get whiff punish. Shinobi Kun gets the counter hit elbow, and since Shy the Ruler, but unfortunately drops. And don't be fooled, guys. Shinobi Kun is the one on the Raven, as Shy the Ruler is the one with the Law.
Okay, that is not punishable. Shinobi delaying that one on purpose to try to catch Shy, thinking that you could punish it. 26-second perfect is definitely a great way to start game 1.
It didn't feel like 26 seconds, I'll tell you that.
No, it didn't. Felt mad fast. Okay, we're immediately going for the lows. Shinobi doing really good with the backdash already.
Just straight up down forward one, trying to get that high crush jab into the huge call out with the launcher. But Shy the Ruler does not get the counter hit of the black 1-2-1, but will get the natural hit with the down forward 2, sending Shinobi Kun with rage, and now adding the entrance policy with his heat.
Spiking him down, Top Gun style, and putting him on ice, man. Ooh. I ducked, 100% I ducked. Shinobi got hit. He ducked when he should have goosed.
Oh, the armor though, able to absorb the nunchucks, and now it's his turn to be on fire with his heat.
Down jab right there. Down jab is just so good for stopping momentum. Shinobi Kun is cooking right now.
That combo was sick.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Bro, he used the entire propane canister for that heat dash, bro.
One into the Dragon Hammer, but Shinobi Kun is not pressing, but he is ducking and blocking and getting that perfect punish with the back down 3-4. And now he's gonna add a little bit more salt into that wound with this combo, but drops it just a little bit, and now it's Shy's turn to try to get that control back.
It's a damn shame you missing the heat for his burst and a little bit too early is unfortunate. But Shinobi Kun, as he does, thrives in the scramble. He sees a scramble, he's like, this is my opportunity to bring it back, rubber band style.
The wild plays with the big brain mentality. What a parry.
We're back to character
Fang,
select.
calling it.
Fang?
Nope, never mind.
Shaheen. Now, what do you think about this pick, Spirit?
You know what? I think the reason why he could be going for that because Shaheen might have more options when it comes to homing moves.
Yeah, I think it's 4-3. That's mad good. He's got a mid homing.
And then
mid homing that's safe even. Mad good.
Better slide options too.
I agree. Absolutely, better slide options, better heat options as well.
If anything, he just went to the strongest slide character in the game. That's what I'd say.
Controversial, but I'm going to agree with you on that. I'm going to agree with you on that right now. Shinobi-kun going to show us how he feels about it right now. He's eaten a lot of these small pokes. One of the best small Tekken characters in the game, I'll say that.
Absolutely, and Shai the Ruler excels in small Tekken too.
Yes,
so
sir.
this is like a character that just fits like a glove for him. Unfortunately for Shinobi-kun, extends a little bit too much, but unfortunately for Shai the Ruler, drops the combo. But you heard that tired squeal. He was able to put the brakes on it just a little bit.
Put some more like skid marks he put on top of Shinobi on the one right there.
Oh, skid marks, and that one right there is gonna leave a mark with a wall standing 2.
Okay, continuing. Get the back turn into trying to make Shai get the punish. Whoa, the clones are coming.
And no duck on a down back 2-1, but doesn't even matter. Shinobi-kun able to fight out of the wall with the heat engager, but Shai the Ruler says no and answers with the hop kick.
Get that good wall combo right there. Shinobi tech rolls. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Another one? Nah, of course not. I got enough damage off of the first two and then keeping it true. Down forward ones.
And that was so smart by Shai as well to just keeping it simple with the down forward one because that down forward one adds a little break and doesn't extend it.
Shinobi trying to go for his classic counter hit tool, the wall standing 2. Does get the forward 1+2 heat engager. Turning it on.
Counter hit grab, and that switches position. Shai the Ruler has the wall advantage now, but Shinobi-kun not afraid to fight out of it.
What a whiff punish right there with the knife hand. He got a couple of them. Tried for another running 2, I think, right there, but got 4-4-2 instead. Tragic.
Shinobi-kun able to stay alive, extend the gameplay here.
We're sweating the small stuff right now. Ooh, what a beautiful parry.
Yeah, surfing it up.
I thought Shaheen was supposed to be the one that's surfing in this matchup. Shinobi not going for the low sweep just yet. Saving that one for later. 14 frame punish. Where's the heat engager, Shai?
A little, I guess, Shai too short, I guess. Right?
Shai too short is crazy right now. He's trying to say that the punishment was too light. I think my man Shai got it just right here. Over on this wall, finish him. Cinematic style, the fatality on this ninja.
Starting off short, but finishes it big. Shai the Ruler stays alive and stabilizes the round count 1-1.
What do you think the adaptation? I think the small Tekken really hit.
I think this is just that Shai just knew when to just stop his offense. Because there are so many times that Shinobi-kun just immediately presses on wake up. Not just getting the counter hit reward, but also with the Sabaki. Shai just goes up, down 4-1, stops.
We saw a lot of parry from Shinobi in that last game, and honestly, it was very effective, right? Exactly every single time that he parried, he had something could come out of it. So I would say keep that up, but make sure that you can continue your momentum. Now, here we are on the Fallen Destiny. Can we keep it together?
One of them's Destiny is about to be fallen as well. This is elimination match.
Whoa.
Interesting trade.
Very interesting interaction right there. That was a Tekken 8 interaction if I ever saw one. Need more. Dang, the down back 2-1 right there would have saved him so much, but he is unfortunately dropping that opportunity and dropping the round.
Shinobi-kun got the lead back once again. Shai gonna try to answer back and trying to throw out some grabs here, but Shinobi-kun's ready to break them.
Once again, not jab punishable, but he's choosing to show the jab strength. Immediately hog edge, and now we're flying over to the other side of the stage.
And when it comes to these slide mix-up, the full crouch mix-up, so Shai the Ruler is not afraid to get that launch right out of the start.
He's definitely not afraid to slide. There goes the Vega into the heat dash.
Shinobi-kun looking in trouble with rage and heat, but unfortunately not be able to utilize any of them. Shai the Ruler equals up the score.
cancel in, and Shinobi getting a great delay on the string of his own, but unfortunately misses the 4-4-3. Tragic.
And now the position is not on their side, but the heat is. He's got the blue flame around him, and now here comes the chip damage, but the gunshots might be able to leave a wound after that throw break.
More throws. Throws are working for both of these players right now, and Shinobi 1 round away to making it into loser semifinals versus the Krusty Patty. No punish? Hello?
And he even tried to set it up again.
It's the small stuff. Shinobi is using his jutsu against Shai the Ruler.
Oh, back turn. Unfortunately, not able to get a lot of reward out of it.
Couldn't even get the parry either. Nice sidestep blocks. Shai is being very patient, but patience can only get you so far. And finally, Shinobi-kun catches the low slide, and that could be his doom.
Oh, it might spell it out for him. Shinobi-kun looking very promising right now, and it does so as Shai the Ruler tries to answer with the armor. But Shinobi-kun's sword is just a little bit too sharp to pierce through.
You say, get over here, out of here even. He was smoked at the end. Tried to not die with heat. We saw that puff of smoke happening at the end where Shai was trying to run the heat burst, but he just did not have the life to be able to absorb that final hit. And you know, that last slide, the slides are all great until that one gets blocked where it's like just exploding your entire momentum. Tragic.
Yeah, it sucks. You know, they block one slide and your mix-up and your mentality on trying to get the offense just dies just like that.
Sliding straight over into the guardrail, crash out completely is exactly what happened right there. Now, coming up, we got our first to three set winners finals. It's going to be Obscure versus King Ray Jr., but we're going to let you guys have a little bit of sip of water, and we're going to have one ourselves real quick. Be back right quickly with more top 8 action.
And just like that, we are back here at Juicy Game Night. Guys, Tekken 8 action is happening, and you miss quite the performance by our players. But don't worry, it's not over because we are here in top 4, and we're gonna start it off big as always. Starting off juicy with NG Obscure versus King Ray Jr., the classic rivalry of Tekken 8 in Central Florida.
He got another Infinite stage, bro. He got the Coliseum on game 1, like always. Bro, he just has that RNG on lock.
I hate it here.
It's crazy. Now, King Ray Jr. is well-versed in this matchup. Look at the shimmies he's starting out with already. The small movement, the small Tekken.
Just closing the distance as well. And nicely done for Obscure to step to the right and getting the challenge successful.
Yeah, King Ray Jr. talks very often about how linear his character is. But, you know, what's not linear? This 4-4-1+2, you're going to go ahead and duck. Why don't you get over to this wall? I'm going to stick you there like glue.
Kick him as well. I remember the last time Junior and Obscure played at Juicy Monthly. It went all to the distance, reset, final game.
It feels like that happens so often. What are you doing strings like
what
that
did we tell you?
on my man, NG Obscure, the Dark Prince?
What did we tell you? He's going to duck those strings.
Oh, yep. Cannot low parry that because of the charge. Pain saws are out. Obscure is using a lot more of those here in Tekken 8. This is going to be a kill, I think, because the wall is right there. No! The curse!
Doesn't
the
even matter.
screwdriver,
It's
right?
all
Cool.
good. It's all good. Listen, that was a dud.
Yeah.
He was able to replace it.
He's got plenty more in the utility belt, a lot more gas in the tank.
Gas. Ooh, counter hit, and Obscure gets a guaranteed heat engager afterwards, but Junior able to snipe out the low and able to block it. But Obscure's not stopping the offense.
He's definitely going to throw you double, and that counter hit made it so it was only a 16-frame break window. Very hard even for the best players in the world like King Ray Jr. to be able to get.
He's able to get that sidestep to heat engager like he always does. And we got 30 seconds left to play, and it chops him down to start it off with the combo with the heat dash. And this is looking trouble for Obscure now.
The whole bouquet is crazy. You know King Rage Art Jr. is going to let it rock. That's the second Rage Art that we've seen from him tonight, and I am sure that it's not going to be the last.
For some reason, I don't think it kills. Oh my god, it doesn't kill.
20 seconds remaining. He didn't run up into the down back 3. Did run up to generic down 4. Very interesting. Not breaking the throw. It is just implausible. Okay, I was going to say that was seemed like a Tekken 8 interaction, but King Ray Jr.'s attack was not 12-frame startup like Obscure's was. That was really a numbers game right there.
Unfortunate to lose that interaction, but Junior able to realign themselves, but NG Obscure staying still and able to block their legs after the down 1+2 and able to get a huge reward with that wall standing 2 punish.
This is classic work with the paintball. He literally put the chainsaws away. It was like, you know what? Don't even need them. I'm going to fly at you, though. Put these straight through your chest cavity and make you fall down to the ground. Heavy gravity.
Bars. So, we've seen Junior in this position multiple times.
Yeah.
What didn't work?
I mean, we're definitely seeing that large infinite stage taken, but what we didn't see was huge amounts of the backdash, and honestly, Obscure was much more pressure-filled in that set than in his other sets.
Now he had random to his stage.
Yep. You would consider this King Ray Jr. stage?
One of them.
The bottom of it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Oh! Blowing the whole back out with the chainsaws is nasty work. Call your chiropractor.
Oh my goodness, the hell sweep, the chainsaw sweep to cut it down. NG Obscure to break down the walls and break down the hopes of King Ray Jr. make that comeback in the first round.
Hitting 4 gets the punish. King Ray Jr. is having a hard time mounting an offense. That would have been the counter hit launcher that he needed to bring the momentum back. Obscure.
Punish! You knew better.
I think that was a down 2. He meant to down forward 2. A little bit of a misinput right there.
It is quite unfortunate. It is quite unfortunate. It happens to the best of us. Or to the worst of us.
Was that a dig at me? Huh?
No.
What was that?
No, I was just doing the opposite. God damn! You put me on the spot here!
Look at all of the power crush that we saw right there to be able to get King Ray Jr. in the corner. He's not worried about being in the corner at all. we're going down.
No, we're not. We're just getting the round.
Oh, King Obscure's.
Yeah, Obscure's going down.
The health bar.
Yeah.
The health bar. Yeah.
Oh man, that down forward was just catching Junior trying to step to the left.
To try to get the long range shoe shine. King Ray Jr. saying nothing to it. And he's not going to let off of Obscure right now. This is all guaranteed. Doesn't even choose to go for the heat dash. Says, I know the wall is exactly where I need it to be. I don't even need to use the resources. Thank you very much. I'll take that round.
And the fact that he got the side wall splat, the good side wall splat regardless.
So close on getting the side step, and yet again, King Ray Jr. stuffing the shoe shine, but missing his combos. This is really interesting momentum being missed right here for both of them.
Oh man, he gets sent up to the sky. Junior, what a realignment here, and sending Obscure all the way to the wall. What's the follow-up? Oh, we're going down.
Now, I think we're going to see a spike right here into the kick. Not a huge amount of damage afterwards.
Oh, nice single backdash here to activate the heat. Trying to find a comeback here. And the Chainsaws quickly just regains some vitality out of Obscure. Gets the counter hit sweep out of the flight. And now this is going to look trouble for Junior. Boom. Adds a little damage here with the volume.
You got it, Rage Art. He did a little micro dash there that honestly I did not think was going to be what he needed, but you know, NG Obscure's got that knowledge. He's got so much life lead right now, but he's not got the win yet.
Deletes all the great help, but Junior doesn't even matter because Obscure baits out that down forward two and reels him into a final round situation.
Bro, that was an ODB-ass shimmy right there. That was insane. Wu-Tang style.
Oh, it's looking hot here, and Junior catching himself ducking, and Obscure just rewards himself with more chainsaw violence. Oh my goodness, the heat dash is rewarding Obscure with another wall boom, and we're about to go on stereo. No!
Really expected him to be able to get it, but it got the low wall splat. Now, so much scaling due to the wall mechanic, but King Ray Jr. is going to get the great wall splat though.
And the heat burst guarantee goes for the unblockable, but does not a wall splat though. No, that could have been a huge whip punish.
He tried to throw him out of the air. Problem with that heat smash is you've got to do like Akuma style anti-airs to be able to pop her out of there. Your regular jabs, not going to work. I really don't know what he could have done outside of a gigantic sidewalk, honestly.
Unfortunately, I feel like the only thing he could have done, because the first part whiffed,
yeah,
was to block the second. Why are we back in this stage?
He got it like that. Ooh, nice little delay right there. Obscure, not letting the second hit of the 4-2 string rip, and King Ray Jr. smelled that delay.
Every time we see Obscure, I swear, we just randomize in the stage every time.
This is exactly like, I mean, in Tekken 7, he would have picked the infinite stage. He was like POV. You won game one, and we're going to the infinite stage. Oh, he didn't let the second hit of the dual boot low rip.
Wow, both of them canceling their heat too, but unfortunately, Junior's the one to get the success out of it with the side step forward too. Junior is looking pretty decent now with this position. Tries to go for the unblockable, but Obscure unable to block the mix-up with that forward two.
King Ray Jr. is very reactionary in his play style. He knew exactly what his opponent was going to go for, and Obscure got a little bit of that dog in him as well, as you can see.
Yeah, he definitely blocks lows, for sure. Oh, but unfortunately, he may be blocking lows, but he gets caught pressing.
Yeah, he definitely be pressing in the middle of those strings right now. King Ray Jr. not really used to throwing that string, letting it rip like that. Oh, he doesn't get the guarantee on that. Tragic.
Oh, what? Wow. That down 4-2 reaches the whip punish off the chainsaw highs.
Shimeen in the middle of the combo. Down back 2-1. Gonna go for some extra Oki while standing 1+2 to finish. Interesting.
Okay, nicely done to at least activate heat, but unfortunately Junior was ready to step out of his offense and finish him off. Nice back one here by Obscure, getting a little float state.
Yeah, he didn't have the best combo filler right there, but he chose to use the best wall carry that he could. Look at where we are already.
Just holding back here, nothing else to do. Obscure sitting on a perfect at the moment, but Junior tried to get the huge call out with the top kick.
King Ray Jr. does the option that makes him take the least amount of damage from the Dolphin Dive. Very good. He's alive.
Screwdriver incoming. Never mind.
He was a little bit too far away to get the screwdriver. I guess he could have done a small dash up into it, but he got that long dash, that long run to be able to realign with King Ray Jr. trying to mess up his timing with the sidestep.
He's gonna note to himself that Junior able to get that down forward 2 and still responded with the jab immediately. Watch out for the next time Junior's gonna do the down forward 2 because the Sabaki's coming.
100%, I agree with that. Fortune telling from our boy Spirit. He sees it from the other side of the realm.
Heat is running out, and so is time. 30 seconds to play. Need to activate Heat at the right time, but not airborne, so he doesn't get the spike.
Wow.
But will stand Obscure anyways up in the air.
There weren't that many hits in the combo too, so that spike did a huge amount of damage. NG Obscure running up, trying to get some of this gray life back, and he's succeeding. He's got more life to live.
Uh-oh. He's definitely succeeding. What a block here, but doesn't get all of the punish. But the time is running out here, Tony.
Oh, the delay on the string is beautiful. I cannot believe that whip punish did not work. He didn't even get any of the damage right there. You know, Junior's like, I don't really even care right now. There's nothing you can do to me that'll kill me right now.
And that's like the best part every time they play against each other. They always like to talk. I was like, oh, they could have been happening. Oh, you need to do it. And they just laugh it out. And that's what the best part about it is every single time. And it kind of brings a little throwback here at Please Show Up with Junior and Ty in Grand Finals where they're just vibing while beating the hell out of each other. Why are we back here?
Random stages, guys. Random stage pick. We promised we did it.
Oh my God,
man. 4-4-2, just putting the knuckle straight onto Obscure's weave.
They're getting like their second choice of stages every time.
Flip him over.
Oh.
Another one.
Oh my goodness. This one right here is a reminder of the things that you've done to us. And now feel the pain. And now this sets up a potential comeback factor for Andrew Obscure because he's going to receive a good amount of great health, has a good amount of heat to use, and also a lot of time to waste. But never mind, it's gone. He wasted his
Now,
opportunities.
here's the thing. 1+2 was the break for that throw. So King Ray Jr. might not have even been actually whiff punishing it. He may have just been trying to break the throw.
Is this like sometimes that I win the player camps was the thing? I'm like, oh.
Yeah. He's like, got him.
Ooh.
Double.
Oh, all the way, other side. Here in that gunshot throw. And also the huge counter hit with the wall splat to the side. This is a position where you do not want to be if you're Junior. But okay, taking initiative to try to fight back out of there and successfully does so with the brain chop heat dash.
That was a perfect timing for that. King Ray Jr. sending him through there. Are we going to see a Razor to finish? No, he wants to stave it.
But we're going to see the heat smash out of the Obscure. Just gonna go for the low, but no follow-up afterwards. 10 seconds to play. He's got the mids, but also Junior's got the counter hit with the magic pixel and Obscure, but it disappears and he aims for the low. And this sets up for Junior to close out the game with 3 chances on his side.
You know King Ray Jr. practiced that sequence before, knows that it just perfect tip range. Obscure trying to stay in that pocket. Oh my God, the inner strength, the 1-inch crunch, eating up Obscure's life bar.
Activating the heat as well, goes for the unblockable, but Obscure able to call it out, but unfortunately he doesn't have much hope left. Can he possibly still make this comeback though? Junior activating the exercise heat dash to push him out of the way.
Push him. He's continuing to get so much gray life back from this. No, he didn't let it rip. No, but it was a counter hit though. It definitely wasn't a counter hit, so it wouldn't have been guaranteed, but he could have had the heat dash.
It ain't over yet. He goes for the low once again and tries to get the counter hit with the can-can, but the armor saves him, and NG Obscure has some hope left. He's still got a prayer.
You allowed me to live, and for that, you must die.
The momentum is definitely has shifted towards his side. No whiff punish on the side step 2 by NG Obscure.
And no duck on the 1-1 from King Ray Jr. there. Obscure finally getting King Ray Jr. over to the wall, but not getting the down 1+2 whiff. What are we doing?
And he also didn't duck that string as well. Kind of a little bit playing a little too safe there from the backflip.
Our GOAT showing pressure. We're going downstairs because the second hit of that fly stance will break the floor. And Obscure just needs a little bit more. Get over to the wall. Take it all, my man.
No, it doesn't kill. Dude, do not let Junior have a chance. Do not give him a chance. Thank God.
Okay. We got a possibility at a Game 5. Dreams are alive. Obscure, though, letting them die because King Ray Jr. can.
And he can bring the nightmare, but Obscure has some hope here, but it gets exploded away. The explosive wall has been rewarded for King Ray Jr., and you know we're going coast to coast with this combo.
And he's still got the Nani Wagusto. He's got an entire heat gauge right now. The resources are mounting life. Oh, you like not breaking throws, do ya?
Immediately activating the heats as well. Nicely done. The tech roll out of there, not getting the down 4, and Junior, a very smart tech roll to escape the offense, escaping the Oki, and getting it back to his momentum and able to close out the round without forward 4. Wow.
The new kids on the block are showing out up here. Now, our goal is to see Obscure get the reset, get the rematch, bring it all back because we want nothing but the longest sets of possible. We want nothing but 12 courses of deliciousness. We got to wait for that, though, because we got to see who's going to take this. Shy the Rula or the Krusty Patty.
Yes. So, this is our last first to 2 set.
Yes.
We are now setting up the decider for Loser's Final to meet Shinobi-kun.
No,
Shinobi-kun just
because Shy beat Shinobi.
For Obscure.
Right, for Obscure.
I'm losing it.
Yeah.
We're all losing
else
it
could have
after
been?
these matches, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It has been a long day of nothing but love. We just got all of the homies' names in our heads right now. We were talking earlier about, like, Florida. I think Florida is one of those scenes. We think Florida is one of those scenes that just has the community of, we don't even just do Tekken together. We go to each other's birthdays. We were out at the coffee festival earlier today getting pho together. It's real family out here. It's not just for the camera. Now, Krusty Patty had a few words to say before he got himself in here and invaded, we'll even say. We'll call him an invader because though he is in Florida, we haven't gotten to see him very much. So this is a very great first showing, whatever happens in this set right now. Wow. You know what? You're right. I'm wrong. Excuse.
Mistakes happen.
Yep, I'm going to give myself a neck on that one. All right, let's see who has got the ability to take their head off right now. Shinobi versus Krusty Patty, and immediately the counter hit combo into a great wall.
Interesting how he's back turn, but with him being back turn, able to activate the armor, Krusty Patty looking in trouble right now at the second, but Pulverizer will not get punished.
It's a damn shame right there. They should definitely know a little bit better than that, but maybe they were not expecting the third hit to come out. Gotta always have that mental stack in your brain. Shinobi, though, surviving that first round with about 70% life left.
1 down 3. What's a minus?
I don't know. For Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gotcha. The defense right now by Krusty Patty, though, but the offense is better for Shinobi-kun, able to get the wall split and now getting this chip damage.
Ooh, so many people are able to see Shinobi slides today. I gotta think he's got a couple more in the chamber lined up with some armor-piercing rounds, though.
Yeah, but unfortunately, not many people are able to see the parry. Krusty Patty tries to go for the heat smash, but Shinobi-kun was still in their favor to able to block it.
Krusty's defense and ability to realign, oh my god, and his ability to convert as well. C-plant into the down jab. That's the Joe Crush special right there.
Yeah, so what happens is that down jab will catch you guys tech rolling, so the best option there is just sometimes to stay down and not do anything. Yeah,
it is really difficult to deal with. Shinobi didn't get the wall standing one, goes for the breakdance instead, getting out there, Gamma stomping.
Oh, but Ninja's teleporting out of here. Shinobi-kun trying to get the offense and tries to do so again. But Krusty Patty able to get that call out with the wall standing one and sending Shinobi-kun all the way to the wall.
For a second, it was looking like Krusty Patty didn't have the matchup figured out, but he definitely knew that that low-high string was able to get ducked and launched, and he used that momentum expeditiously.
Krusty Patty W. No wonder where the W came from. Okay, still going for the low and able to go for the sweep once again. But Krusty Patty immediately responds with a down forward 2.
We got a heat burst. I think we're going to get the wall exactly. Oh, wow. Just barely floating away from it. Shinobi panicking and doing the heat burst, even though they could have gotten something a little bit more spicy. Oh, getting out of the wall now.
No sweep that time, but still able to get a huge punish out of it. Oh, and double down on the back 1+2. Krusty Patty stringing him along and able to get the first game.
A little bit too much delay on that wake up right there. Krusty Patty is showing us some defense, but a lot of aggression when it comes time for it. And Kendrick is really thinking right now.
No Junior to coach him as well. He's just letting him, you know, I got it. But does he really got it?
I think he does. You know, if King Ray Jr. says, no, let him cook, he's got it. He's figured it out. He's scratching the beard a little bit. He's going to figure it out. Sanctum. What do you think about this first stage?
We're about to find out. It could go either way.
Yeah, the heat smash on both sides is going to be able to break that wall if they should they end up in the situation. Ooh, getting over the down back one. Great option for Shinobi-kun getting that heat engager already.
Oh, what a backdash by Krusty Patty to deny the strings.
Oh, no armor. Gonna have to deal with panic options differently. That's one of the things that historically Jack struggles with, was having panic buttons. And now they've given him a couple of different forms of armor, but, you know, that's not very good against the throws.
Backbreaker coming in, and Shinobi-kun looking in trouble here in the second round as the seeds get planted continuously. Tries to get the call with the down forward 2, but Shinobi-kun a little bit far away to able to dodge it and denies the accordion punch here by Krusty Patty. But Krusty Patty able to block their legs and punishes optimally with the heat smash.
Wow, I definitely did not think that was going to kill right there because of the float, but Krusty Patty definitely got their calculations on point.
Switches the side here when the trade came out even.
Shinobi talking to him. That is not what you want to see. The Jack players punishing with grabs, scary.
Oh my god, Jack players optimally using the barrier, scary.
Not like this, Florida. Jacksonville. Oh my god, he just ran up behind him. That was some Raiden style stuff. Mortal Kombat style Shinobi-isms.
The shimmy. Immediately go with the grab, and now look at the pressure by Krusty Patty.
Nobody ducking the second hit of that. Seed planted, could have gotten the wall, and finally went for the full crouch down forward 2 into the low. So many different layers in that string, and wow. Top 3 Krusty Patty gonna be playing versus Obscure.
Well, GG's.
The prophecy has come true. He said, you know what? Maybe I should come out. These brackets looking kind of free.
I mean, he's taking everyone's
money.
Discount.
He got the coupon code, right? He definitely swiped that one. He was like, I will take my one free tournament. Thank you very much.
Right there.
Now, however, these are the real gatekeepers of our bracket this evening. NG Obscure, former 13-time in a row Juicy Game Night monthly champion, versus, or in addition to, King Ray Jr. Tell them about King Ray Jr.'s accolades.
Man, do I even gotta remind you guys?
You really
Second
don't.
place as versus fighting. How many TNS wins?
8?
I lost count.
I would say 8.
I lost
8
count.
TNS wins.
How many Paragon wins does he have?
Ridiculously.
FlyQuest winner. Sweets Events winner.
The list goes on.
The list goes on.
And the NG Obscure, many regional victories this year versus Joe Crush. So the Jack 8 matchup, very locked in.
We're about to find out as well. NG Obscure's first time playing against Krusty Patty, but this is a man of adjustments. So we'll see how much trouble that Krusty Patty is able to dish out to NG Obscure.
All right, they have the unique starting of this stage, and we're going to see who loses their head already. Krusty Patty using the armor when their back is to the wall quite often, but it really hasn't killed them quite yet.
Able to get the counter hit grab by Krusty Patty as well. Interesting. Okay, Okay, activating the heat burst, and Krusty Patty tried to step out of there, but NG Obscure responds with the down forward 2. Side wall splat, no problem. Still send him to the armor, and Obscure adding a little bit more pressure with the screwdriver.
The down 3 wasn't able to get launch punish, even though it was blocked at close range. Tragic for Krusty Patty. I thought he was going to be able to get that one.
I guess a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Ooh, single backdash out of the down back 1 with the whip punish of the back 4, 3+4.
Now this is something that we saw in the Slaughter Wall set, that Krusty Patty had trouble breaking grabs. Will Obscure be using that weakness to his advantage?
Oh, you know he will. My brother in Christ, he will throw you. And Obscure quickly gathers 2 rounds. That would have been a huge whiff punish again for the back 4.
I'm going to call it. That was definitely one of them. So that's 2 that we've seen already in this Losers Final set. Trying to go for the program number, but Obscure, aerial, there it is yet again. That's 3 already.
3rd time's the charm, and we're definitely adding it up.
Krusty Patty's really not overextending right now. He's using those seed planner options, winding up on him, but Obscure breaking the throw, eating the heat dash. Lord!
Planted the seed twice, and you know what? Let's keep it simple. Water it down with the down back 1.
Bro, Krusty Patty, more like Turles. He's planting the tree of might on this man right now. Damn shame that the wind-up punch was just too far away.
And Krusty Patty looking in trouble as the head explodes, and so does the game as Obscure quickly gets the first game in the Losers Final.
First set that we saw that Obscure didn't end up on an infinite stage of game 1.
Well, we saw what Obscure does all the time.
Yeah. He hasn't really been seeing, we haven't really been seeing shades of Tekken 7 Obscure that much, other than that backdash back 4-4 that he's so well known for, that we've been seeing already 3 times in the set. We're going to keep the set count going.
Oh, what?
It was near the end of the armor frame, so actually he wasn't able to catch the very last 2, and he did actually recover health from that still.
Oh, speaking of which, just like that, he was able to recover all the damage, but that makes 5 whiff punish off the back 4.
Screwdriver once again trying to open up the tool chest wide and taking a few of those bolts off of Jack 8's toes. Obscure's now running away with it. Now hit that 4 backdashes into, you know what, you want to stay back there? Let me just put this Duff City into you.
Yeah, and he's trying to go for another back 4 whip punish there, but you know, Krusty Patty decides to extend the string out of the pulverizer and finally able to get some defense with that low parry.
That's another throw going unbroken. Oh yeah, you gotta get up and break.
He's got to be really careful when he's flexing on him because he could get that down 3 counter hit. Oh, he charged up the punches, and Krusty Patty unaware of the low.
Unfortunately, a lot of people will try to low parry right there, but when you charge, you are unable to low parry.
The floor is lava now.
Side step 2, that was beautiful.
Oh, got a whip punish of their own, and you know what's going to happen. The floor has exploded, and Obscure is looking in trouble with this combo from Krusty Patty.
Shades of Heihachi with the volcanic eruption right there. Just a little bit too far away. Krusty Patty goes for the option select with the dash up down forward 2, no matter what Obscure wanted to do.
That's going to get noted for Obscure, knowing that he knows the OS when it comes to back 4.
Krusty Patty interrupting the jab string that time. Yet another throw, and we're switching the map advantage. Obscure. Wow, Krusty Patty doing so good at being like, that was way too long range. I know I'm not going to be able to punish that.
There we go, able to block the low this time, and NG Obscure trying to get the call out with a high afterwards.
The Twitch duck was crazy.
And does it again, and able to crush the heat smash with the chainsaws. Krusty Patty's defense looking amazing now. Back against the wall, but he's still pushing out some offense.
1-2-2, getting a little more pushback.
Down 4-1+2, and the whip punish of the singular backdash. NG Obscure does it with style, not with the back 4-3, but with the screwdriver heat smash.
In the middle of the Whirlwind Punches homing launcher. That is crazy.
Hate to see it. Really
I don't.
do.
I love to see it. I love to see my man Obscure locked in enough to be able to interrupt those strings. That's what we're talking about here. Juicy game night, always giving your opponents a fright. Let's see what we can do on the other side. Krusty Patty has got a long, long road ahead of him.
He's able to do it. I believe in Krusty Patty.
Nice, while standing forward, nice and chunky, trying to keep his momentum together.
And now Krusty Patty is ducking those charged up lows.
His punishment is so good. Got him.
His usage with that Gamma Barrier is great. Nice whiff punish to the back 1+2, and then Obscure looking in trouble now.
No way.
No, he stopped. Yeah, get caught.
You like kicking butts, do you, old man?
It's simple now. Unfortunately, the sweep able to crush it, but talk about the special hip up by Angie Obscure.
The second hit wasn't able to get armored through by Krusty Patty. Obscure is just so ready with the knowledge checks right now.
Let's talk about knowledge checks here. Krusty Patty. Oh, man.
He was aerial. Oh, no. I thought that because he was aerial, he was going to be able to get the 4-4-2, and so did Krusty Patty, but still a lot of damage.
It was. Unfortunately, it could have been a lot more if it was an actual combo, but it doesn't even matter because Krusty Patty has the life lead now.
He's going for another low, 100%.
Oh, no, he's the one going for lows. There we go. What did you say?
What did I say? What did I say? That's the sound of the chainsaws, by the way. Ooh, keeping it together. Could not get the float, though. Very difficult sometimes on the float combo for down forward.
Yeah, you got to find a different optimization there for some characters.
Yeah, I think he was just a little bit late on it and made Obscure float a little bit low. Krusty Patty using the overkill throw, putting him over to the wall.
Ooh, armor's out of there, but able to block the lows from the chainsaws.
Just frame?
Just frame?
Nope.
No. But Magic Pixel
those.
land, and Krusty Patty cleans it up with a down back one.
No round even. What was the change-up that we saw there?
Man, the timing with the Gamma Barrier was phenomenal.
Honestly. And this was really good in this matchup because all those chainsaws, every single one of them is an active frame of an attack, and you actually recovered health with the Gamma Barrier in this newest patch. Crazy. So it's very good that Krusty Patty is using it so much.
It really is insane, but Krusty Patty able to pull up around on the board, staying alive. Can he continue to climb this mountain, though?
Honestly, man, this Krusty Patty is looking a lot less cheesy than we thought it might be earlier. Now, that one's number 6 on the back dashes, and it seems like almost every time he gets one of the back dashes, Krusty Patty's been trying to do a down back one.
He didn't charge it up that time. Oof, man. Now here comes all the lows from the Disruption stands by NG Obscure. Get off of me.
We're not breaking. Oh, we not breaking. Breaking that back, scoliosis style, curvature.
Me not breaking, but me break you. Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, Krusty Patty tried to go for the running too, trying to put the palm on him. The armor not working out anymore.
But the chainsaws are. Look how much chip damage is happening here by NG Obscure. Able to return the grab here, but no whip punish on the back 1+2.
Yeah, no block punish on the -19 is insane. There's the programmed uppercut. Krusty Patty gonna realign here with the heat burst. Very interesting, just a little bit late.
Ducking, and continues to duck. Doesn't want to get the grab, but unfortunately will receive the heat smash, and Krusty Patty evens up the score.
The heat crashed out. Krusty Patty trying to just run up and Obscure, trying to interrupt, trying to be a little bit shifty on that, but Krusty Patty shifted into overdrive.
Ooh! Catches him ducking. Krusty Patty gives him with a programmed uppercut, and alongside the virus to close it out because it is 1 round away to even up the score and make it 2-2.
This is crazy. Normally we know Obscure to be almost invulnerable in our brackets, but Krusty Patty is showing signs of some indestructibility himself.
He is. It looks like the Krusty Patty has energized himself because this robot is working.
We got Juggernaut style on him right now. I thought Marvel was later.
We did get the Sentinel, but the down back 1-4 crouch. We got ourselves a final game.
All right, juicy game night. We got ourselves a game 5 here for Losers Final. Who like NG Obscure? All right now, who like the homie Krusty Patty jacking it up out here?
Pretty even. Pretty even if I say so myself.
Pretty even, definitely. Okay.
We haven't seen a Game 5 Losers Final in a very long time here at Juicy Game Night.
We have not, and definitely, since Krusty Patty, we were talking a little bit earlier how he's got a long road to go. The light is at the end of the tunnel. Let's see who's going to end up at the end of the storm in the funnel.
Oh, they may not be a backdash, but it was still a nice backswing out of the NG Obscure.
So nice for him that that wall was right there on this stage. The stage made all the difference for it.
Switching up the sides with the generic grab.
And a down jab, interesting option. Another throw. This really could be what sends Krusty Patty to the losers.
He's got to lock in now. He's going to be able to break those grabs, but NG Obscure's got no speed. He's able to sidestep out of the back 1+2.
That's a different count. We haven't seen sidestep back 4-4 just yet. Obscure is pulling new tricks out of the toolbox.
It's the last game. You know what? He's bringing it all out. The shoe shine coming in for NG Obscure, and now Krusty Patty is looking in trouble in the corners of corners in Sanctum.
He's not letting up right now. While standing forward, getting absorbed, gets a little bit of health back. Krusty finally breaking the throw.
He's got all the resources he needs with 30 seconds to play, but NG Obscure is the first one to activate Heat and able to sidestep. That is 2 in Game 3 with 2 rounds up and 1 chance left for Krusty Patty to make the comeback. Can he do it?
I've never even seen that string. Krusty Patty's so locked in right now, but unfortunately gets locked into this counter hit combo. Luckily does not break the wall though.
But the position's back up against the wall though, and Obscure's got the advantage. Got Heat on hand, but Patty able to activate the shield to absorb the damage.
Obscure using that backdash militaristically. He's using it Hangar 18 style, military intelligence. Can we keep it together? Just at the first hit of the first 2 instead of the second or the third. He is in there. Obscure successfully gatekeeps Juicy Game Night Monthly. But talk about my man Krusty Patty right here.
Yo, there's a reason why there's a W in that name. There is a reason why Krusty Patty came out to play and cook everyone.
And no cheese.
That was insane.
No cheese on that patty, just beef on beef on beef. Lots of seasoning, lots of spice. I'm looking forward to see lots more Krusty Patty at our brackets.
And I'm sure we're going to see them in the menu as well. What a juicy performance by Krusty Patty. Well done, and I hope we see you again on the next Juicy Monthly. But not just the Juicy Monthly, but also majors, regionals, and other locals as well. Support your locals.
Speaking of which, I want to shout out some of our locals right now. If you guys aren't aware, we have like 3 or 4 different locals that we have. Every now and then we have Retro Revival that runs Tekken 8 on Tuesdays. We have Juicy Game Night every Wednesday. We have Boardwalk on Thursdays. And bi-weekly is Lucky Straws out on the Winter Garden side of town. So if you guys are interested in getting into any of those locals, if those sound like they're near you and you need a local, let us know. We are going to hook you up. We want nothing but more community. We need more family members. We need more dishes to dish out at the cookout. So please help us help you.
Yes, absolutely. And if you guys don't have a local to go to, don't worry, because there are a lot of online tournaments out there.
Indeed. Such
as Paragon, Iron Man, and of course, Tampa Never Sleeps. But regardless of that, we gotta move on to the main event.
On the Ortiz farm again!
Why are we back here? Man!
I've seen enough alpaca for a lifetime on this stage. Good Lord.
I swear to God, if we're going to get Coliseum of Fate, I'm leaving the commentary booth.
Interesting how the last hit of that just whiffed. Maybe King Ray Jr.'s onto something when he talks about how crazy linear this character is.
Please don't let him continue to do so.
That's what it is, man. You know, he's going to run it regardless of the truth of the values. Obscure, using the power crush. What a great sidewall, but unfortunately was unable to keep it on.
Just keeping it stabilized right now, and Obscure just keeping it true with the down forward 4 and going after the grabs afterwards. Doesn't put Junior on heat, but nicely done to dash block that. Oh,
Sheesh.
that could have been way worse. Whoa, the hop kick didn't believe though, but the grab, and unable to connect.
Wow, it was the delayed timing from both of them on both of their heat smashes. So good.
They were definitely clashing back and forth on that last interaction too.
Junior goes for the cheeky stuff, the pseudo punish with the down 1+2, trying to keep his momentum on lock. Oh my god, the Demon Slayer right there. Forward 2, get over to this wall.
Oh my goodness, you get caught pressing out of the sweep, and able to get the counter in, but not the follow-up. Well, doesn't even matter. 3+4 to close it in.
Get cartwheeled on is crazy. The gymnastics work.
Kick him to the curb and get the follow-up with the spike with the forward 2. My brother in Christ, I will grab you, and now we switch the positions.
Immediately with the pain saws. Obscure going low quite often, and King Ray Jr. is seeing it.
Nice swift punish there out of the string. Oh, that could have been catastrophic for Junior, but it doesn't even matter because the damage is going to get added up with the balcony break as well.
Okay, Obscure need to get the run-up, heat burst, and maybe has time for another hit, but he does not. Man!
Unfortunate. Obscure will really want to close it out with the screwdriver, but Junior adds a stop sign with the heat burst, and now is... Ooh. It's getting antsy now, finally activating the heat for Ninja Obscure and close it off with the sweep, and he stays alive in the first game.
Characters using their heat smashes to be able to get out of the wall and just completely take away the pressure game of their opponent. Very strong usage of the resource.
Ooh, what?
But nothing happened. He just floated like a bird, always fly away.
Aren't you supposed to go the other side?
I think so. I'm not sure what happened. The game just couldn't figure out where Osaka was.
Oh, run up, Arc Blast. Junior catches NG Obscure ducking and able to realign his combo, but unable to get the spike. But he's going to get the Exorciser to close it out. 3-1 on game 1. Junior looking clean as always.
That run-up 1-inch punch, shades of Commander. Shout-outs to our boy from the Iron Fist Philly squad. The Asuka, well, now he's back on June. The squad
Why are you saying that so quietly? Like
you're
upset.
I like his Asuka more than I like his June, but, you know, he's a goon. It is what it is.
He's an OG June. Please. Wait on. Look, they're playing the timing. They're playing the timing.
He's literally like,
wait.
I swear.
Hey.
No, is he's going to have Junior press the button for him? Yeah, somebody else press the button. Raider's going to run up there. No, this is my man Destiny here. Oh, an Angel touches it. An Angel saves us from the grace, from the fate of Coliseum. We're here in the urban square. Hope you got your foams on out here. We're big stepping.
Oh, talking about big stepping. Look at the movement by the MG Skill right out the gate. Oh!
Another one.
Give
yes,
me
sir.
more. Give me more. Oh, talking about more. Junior ain't having any more with that forward 2 exerciser.
Give me some more. Ooh, bust him.
On rage immediately. And now Obscure activating the heat, but it gets canceled out with another forward 2. All the movement for what?
He expected King Ray Jr. to run in with one of those running moves that Asuka has a million of, but he just had the timing wrong for the keep out. Oh man, that whiff punish just did not come.
And able to break the grab here to Generic. Oh, the dash immediately duck the chainsaw and escape catastrophe, but not that time though.
Dolphin dive. Gets out of there.
The dash blocks here by Obscure is looking pretty good here for this set.
Check the spacing as well. Obscure catching King Ray Jr. stepping with him, standing for. Ooh, the long range heat smash. Perfect.
And now activating the heat for Obscure, and beautiful. Very smart for Obscure to activate the homing move. Catches Junior stepping.
Yeah, he's been doing it quite a bit in this game here. King Ray Jr. using that cartwheel a couple of times too many. So far, it hasn't really gotten him anywhere.
Oh, doesn't go for the second one, but the first one will put him into crouch state, and Junior able to get a toe tap here with the full crouch down too. And now finally get some huge damage with the arc class.
It's really interesting watching King Ray Jr. play at Obscure's long range. That's the third throw not broken by King Ray Jr. so far in this set. And if there's one thing that you cannot do, it's allow him to run those throws on you. We're not going to count that one because it was unbreakable.
Ooh, stop.
The classic.
But breaking the glass, you stop. Ooh.
Perfect timing.
And he tried to get the pickup as well with the 3-ring circus.
Wow.
But that's going to cost him because Obscure able to get the punishment afterwards.
Whoa! He didn't have that reset on point for himself. Tried to go for the chainsaw instead. Okay.
Got the aura. No heat for both of them and no rage just yet. Slowly trying to get the chip damage here for Obscure from Destruction stance. Will not get the whiff punish on.
Trying to do a little bit of keep out right now. Delaying that hit, doing that great work. Obscure delaying his get up just a tiny bit. Succeeding.
On rage. Unable to break the grab. That is 3 and Obscure has the lead, trying to bait it out. And the time's running out. 5 seconds left. Able to duck a running punch.
It's coming with the low. Oh my gosh. So Obscure saw the same thing that I saw. Usually, when King Ray Jr. will go for the empty spin, he likes to make you kind of like want to block for the unblockable, and then he goes for the low. But Obscure was like, no, that's not happening to me. And then King Ray Jr. delayed his timing so much that the wall standing 4 hit anyway.
The curse is broken because we're getting a randomized stage now.
That's the spirit.
That is indeed the
Our
spirit.
angel saved us, as he always does. Shout out our boy Angel. The teeth just catching off the side.
Oh, but the elbow is a bit stronger in this situation here, Tony. Trying to fly out of there. Successfully does so. And honestly, that trade not so bad.
Yeah, we take those, honestly. Yeah, but basically, same advantage right now. 4-2 on both of the players in heat. King Ray Jr. having trouble dealing with the boot.
And Obscure has taken the lead officially, temporarily.
Technically, he not in the lead just yet. King Ray Jr. technically has like 3 games on him currently.
And he has 4 counter hit grabs. 5. Pushes him out of the way. Junior finally getting an opening and sending Obscure all the way to the wall. Now
these wall spots are so awkward, but King Ray Jr., the exhibitionist when it comes to combos, just knows every angle that he needs. He pressed in the middle of that.
Pressing, activated the heat. He realizes now, immediately goes for the plus frames. And now for the heat dash to add a little bit more pressure and some momentum on his side. And it does so. And he gets away with the mid.
He's getting away with murder. Oh man, the can not working out just yet.
Tries to get the big brain low parry for Junior. Oh, the whip punish could have been better, but talk about whip punish. Another back forward 3+4 for NG Obscure. Trying to change the position with the run-up slide, but Junior changes to position himself with that sidewalk.
And he wasted the Nani Wagusto. He doesn't have it anymore. He has to use the heat burst if he wants to keep his pressure going. He chooses to do so. Heat burst straight into the can. Ooh, but he cannot keep it together on the combo.
The third dimension. Shout out to Stacy Steve. And now Obscure putting Junior all the way on 8 rage. But is this going to connect? No, he's just going to hold it and it whips.
What? Character way too linear. This is what happens with walls in Tekken 8. Whenever you think that you're supposed to stab, you're not supposed to stab, the wall is like, you know what? I make the rules here.
Hey, look, what do you know? We're going into nighttime.
All right, we'll take that.
Obscure in this set taking the lead 2-1, 1 game away to get the reset, and he's gonna start off with that first blood. Doesn't believe on the mid, and now believes in the low. Junior half health when Obscure got 95%. Not able to break the grab here, and Obscure is just gonna run away, able to sidestep that stream, but unable to block the launcher.
The funeral palm putting King Ray Jr.'s opponent in the coffin.
Ooh, talk about the coffin. That's the nail right there for NG Obscure.
Got him once again. That puts us into 6 of those throws being unbroken that King Ray Jr. could have. Obscure is finding a weak point.
Down 1+2 for Junior. He's trying to get some confidence out of him and doubles it down.
Talk about double down right now. Obscure taking the chainsaws out, two of them things straight through him.
What a duck. That doesn't get the wall standing 2 punish, though.
Oh, there's the Sabaki. That's exactly what you said. He waited a long time for it, though. An entire set, even.
And the 3-ring circus to close it out. Please buy another admission for the next round.
We got Circus Axe. We are doing the ring around. We're in the 3rd ring. Acrobatics going on.
And they are indeed moving out of the way. Obscure is just chomping him down with these chainsaws.
Millions of teeth just motorized at King Ray Jr. Obscure backing himself into a wall. And just one quick sidestep changed that at all.
Well, one quick sidestep, just like what you said, and this sets up a reset point for NG Obscure.
Punishing. Oh my god, could have been way better for King Ray Jr.'s opponent. Oh, the toe smash, not working. Obscure is speed running right now.
Oh, but he's at a little bit of pause here. Junior able to get that important down forward 2. Activating the heat for insurance policy and a combo extender. And the down 3-4. Respawn. Wow.
Insane. This is exactly what we know King Ray Jr. for. Dropping the combo there on the weird corner. No down jab. Screwdriver. Get some of that gray life back.
Evens up the life lead now, and the low chainsaws will do it. Juicy game night. Say it with me. We got ourselves a reset.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Arena Underground. Uh-oh.
This is bad. Going into home court advantage for King Ray Jr. It is now 0-0, our last set.
Bro, we're oops all explosions right here. King Ray Jr. knowing exactly what to punish in the back 4-4. And Obscure's like, you know what? I think I like to do that one with a remix on it.
Are we starting over from 1, or is that 7?
Yes, 7. I'm counting 7. This is all one set.
Ooh, look, you saw that immediate stop there for Obscure? Immediate tries to run up, trying to bait out something. Just very bad positioning for Obscure. Activating the screwdriver to get out of there and even adding a little bit more pressure from the mid. Ugh.
Perfect. Oh, tragic. And there it is again, down forward 2 into Sabaki. King Ray Jr. did not get Obscure to be able to blow up that wall.
15 seconds left. Exerciser will not connect.
But he does push himself away.
Yes, it does. And Junior still has the life lead, but Obscure is running away with it, but he gets the counter hit grab and tells him no. But it doesn't kill yet. Obscure realizes that the time is running out.
Oh, he said cut that out. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut your eyeballs out of its sockets.
And that was so smart for Obscure as well to go for the plus frame on the mids to waste the time even further. And now we're adding more insult to injury with another sidestep down for 2.
Great wall splat, couldn't get the best of the combo though, and now King Ray Jr. takes the map advantage for his own.
Oh, gets the forward 4 and continues to do so, but will not get the wall burst from the Kazama style combo.
If he could have, he would have got it, trust.
He was definitely aiming for it.
Yeah, 100%. Boom! That is a 12-frame mid. Extremely good poking tool, but also extremely linear. King Ray Jr. uses that against him.
Junior able to lock back in to even up the round and starting out with a forward 4.
Tragic.
Oh, yikes. Yikes. Obscure finding the timing here and getting multiple counter hit grabs.
Ooh, could not get the conversion though. Unfortunately not. The legs are flying right now. King Ray Jr. not getting the whiff punish. They're playing the spacing game so immaculately, but now it's time to brawl.
That could have been way worse with another back 4, 3+4, but that's completely okay. And he's able to get the grab when he ducks King Ray Jr.'s grab, and that marks 8.
Bro, ESPN the Ocho out here. Lord have mercy. Heat dash and just a little dash of panache on the end of that one. Obscure gonna finally go up in the set, but not without the Dragon Wheel Kick mid-launcher extension. Crazy.
Oh, gets another grab. That marks 9.
Don't let the man get double-digit throws on you right now. Don't punish.
And what's even worse is that he's couple of interactions away to officially taking the lead, and we got ourselves double digits.
Ooh. Doubling down, trying to double down on those lows. Oh, you got it right there. No, it didn't do it. Very interesting. What in the gods just happened?
Sidestep 2 able to beat out the Heat Smash, and just like that, Obscure's Heat resources is gone.
Oh, they didn't low parry it. That could have been exactly what Obscure needed to finish him off. But that down forward 2, flying air Obscure in the heartbeat disabler to finish it out. He's finally up in grand finals.
That is a down forward 2 heard around the world because you heard that impact. You saw the flash, and just like that, all white on Junior's screen.
That's the thing I love about Tekken, man. The sound design is absolutely visceral.
Talk about sound design, talk about the stage.
You're right, you're right. Let's see who is going to put their head in the sand like an ostrich and who's going to fly away with it.
Oh, wrist chuck slam, first one.
First throw that we've seen from King Ray Jr. land.
And usually he's the one to throw out the throws too.
Nice dog. This is going to be a nice little perfect right there. Finishing with that magic, the enchanted circle down back 3.
4 games straight by Obscure. I just realized that.
Yeah, you can see it in the lower left-hand corner. We're not in the tournament mode. Down forward 2. King Ray Jr. doing the spring kicks. As our homie Vector Spectre would say, not even once.
Not even once. You know he was shaking his head after he saw that. Shout out to Jared. Oh, able to break it.
All right, we're good.
Still got a chance, activating the heat.
He went for another grab. King Ray Jr. could have got armored out of it, but frames weren't right. Obscure staying tight. Round is tied.
Ooh, he's going to get the pickup as well. No, a little bit too late.
So difficult to get those. Definitely trust as a Brian player. You see that all the time. King Ray Jr. is losing health quickly from these pokes.
Oh, and finally able to get counter hit grab for himself, but Obscure just getting a generic, not even counter hit, and Junior unable to grab once again. That marks 11.
Can we talk about why those chainsaws realign with you when he's in the dual boot stance? You know, why was he able to have King Ray Jr. block that 90 degrees off axis? I'm not sure. King Ray Jr. though, catching him doing the unique getup.
What a block on the slide, Junior. Even though a little bit antsy, a little bit shaky with that interesting getup, he's still able to close it out and is 1 round away to even up the score.
Ooh,
just frame grab. Oh man, the snake worm able to get the guaranteed afterwards as well with the virus.
Ooh, King Ray Jr. trying to hack into Obscure's brain right now and tie it up. He's been so good at catching him with that.
And he's also very good on catching that forward 4 homing move, and it's really good as well to get the combo. It's a little mini micro step to pick it up, but Junior is just so good at closing it out because that right there is an Oscar expert.
Using the heat dash. He knows, it's like he's got a calculator in his head. The TI-84 on the table, ready to calculate exactly what combo that he needs so that he can be able to finish it off.
TI-84 doesn't even sound like a calculator. It sounds like a Terminator.
It is. That is exactly the kind of murderous machinery that we have here in King Ray Jr. and Engine Obscure. We're tied up in the game count, and we're on the Sanctum. It's finna get sanctimonious. How did he not get the launch on that?
I don't know. You know, it's just the way it works, but counter hit for Engine Obscure with the chainsaws, immediately putting it away afterwards.
Armor moves, that's the name of the game right now. Missing it on that long range whiff punish.
Oh, aerial as well, so he doesn't get a full heat dash afterwards, but a small chip. Oh, the Exorciser able to beat out his offense and able to get him out of there. Junior breaking the grabs now.
Tense, nobody pressing a button for about 5 seconds. There come the quick mid, and Obscure knowing the long range of that down 2, finishing that round.
And he's so good at using that down forward 4 on tip range as well. Oh, man.
God, that makes 12 at least. Lord of mercy.
What a dog, but doesn't get the wall standing too, but still keeps the position on his side.
Obscure finally lets him out of the wall, and King Ray Jr. uses the heat burst to keep his momentum strong.
Oh, huge wind energy here for King Ray Jr., but that is a huge drop and a huge chance for NG Obscure to bring this back.
Stabilizer, and you better watch your toes. Going to be slapping you down with them lows and the guaranteed follow-up.
Starting with the back one, immediately sending Junior up in the air with his chainsaw launcher. Drops the combo again. Everyone's getting shaky now, Tony. But no matter, Junior able to stabilize that drop combo with the can-cans for himself.
Can of whoop ass is ready for using the 4-2, more of the guaranteed. King Ray Jr. sitting pretty with this life lead in the Naniwa Gusto.
And it's gone. He's got to gain it back, but don't worry, he's still got heat on his head, and the NG Obscure's heat meter's running down fast. What a step. Doesn't get the launch though, but he's gonna opt out for the heat stash. No!
Punished. The stabilizer yet again. There goes the mid. He just went straight for that hop kick. I respect it.
Yeah, definitely something that he hasn't done all the game. Possibly trying to take a gambit out of it.
Ooh, the backflip. Flipping the table and flipping the cards on Obscure.
Leaving in the heart of the cards here by King Ray Jr. and believing in the combo optimization. But Obscure still believing in these grabs.
Catches him stepping. Oh, nice hit confirm. Ooh, goes for the toes.
He's got a chance to bring it back though, not a problem. 1-1, and immediately goes for Destruction Stance 2, and that screwdriver to close out and crush the low.
I think that would have broken the wall right there, but it literally, the one hit of damage that the wall does, finished him off. A little bit wacky at the end.
And with this final round sets up into a much smaller stage, but Junior is going to try to finish this quickly with the back 3-round start.
Could have been something a little bit more damaging, but honestly, having heat almost as good as a launcher for Elisa.
Now both of them are on heat now. Running 2. What a call out on the low. Junior using the can-cans finally at his full maximum potential, but this is even worse. NG Obscure able to get a full back turn combo and extending it with the heat dash, but will not get an extra tornado flip.
Flipped them over, and that's going to be a guaranteed if you try to wake up backwards. And NG Obscure.
Literally talk about a turnaround.
Honestly.
Wow. Obscure back again. Pole position, 1 game away to becoming your once again Juicy Monthly Champion.
The checkered
but
flag
do
is
not,
right there.
Do not count Junior out. Back in the city we go.
Going under. Junior is really responding a lot with immediate timing to NG Obscure's pressure, and finally having it pay off here. Can he equalize the life lead?
It's a good start right now for Junior. 1 down 3 for Obscure, but he tried to get that offense in, and Junior immediately gets the stop sign with the heat burst.
Tragic. Oh, calculated question mark?
Tragic? More like magic.
Tragic magic. Ooh.
Ooh, that's 14. That is 14 with punish with the back 4. Doesn't believe the running mid.
No punish. Down back 1-2. Down back 1-4. Working out. Oh, why does that hit so off axis? I'm not sure, but King Ray Jr. is not worried about these plus frames at all.
Why was he ever worried in the first place? He's come alive. The weights are off. 1 round away for Junior. He is on survival points.
Could it be? Do we get game 5? Can King Ray Jr. keeps his hope alive? King Ray Jr. is going to get it with this wall combo, and that is it. Final game of Grand Finals, Juicy Game Night Monthly.
The youth has shown up by Junior, and he's cooking up for Ritual to a final game. What happened last time?
Spirit, I wonder what the people are thinking right now.
Well, let's ask. Juicy! It is the final game of the night. Do we want NG Obscure to take this? Or do we want the young champion, the hero, King Ray Jr.?
Boo.
It's all evened up. It is all evened up, and we are in someone's head to fight it out.
Oh, yeah, descent into the subconscious. This is going to be huge for Obscure if he can get some of these throws. And there's the down forward 2 in the Sabaki once again. I think that King Ray Jr. is going to save the floor break for later. Long range.
Get off of me. But the defense is solid. It's being solidified right now by Junior. But don't count him out just yet because Obscure able to cut him down with that.
Ooh, using down 3 instead of Dolphin Dive right there. Very interesting.
Ooh, sidestep 2 out of the gate, and Junior just like that, back in the driver's seat and back in the lead. 2 more rounds for Junior to take the tournament.
He was running that corpse kick, man. Shoot, that coffin is destroyed right now. Got him.
No! Drops the combo a little bit off axis, but that's completely okay, but never mind. It has now become a straight disaster for Obscure.
Oh, no. Very nice. Yet another throw. That puts so high on the count. Luckily, Obscure was not floated right there.
Oh, ducking. Ducking.
My
Dead.
brother and Christ,
Dead.
You're going to have to guess.
1 round away.
Back flipping away. King Ray Jr. leaving himself some space and immediately sees Obscure 5 miles away and uses the 1-inch punch. And what do you say? That's going to be 50%.
Oh
That's it.
my God! Yes, it is. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. We're going down to Gargle's Perch because the real demon, the real Dark Prince, has yet to be taken down. Magic Pixel in a dream.
It's never over. NG Obscure has seen such bad days before, but unfortunately, the down jab, the tried and true option select, gets King Ray Jr. 1 more on the board for his championship title belt. Another notch on it. King Ray Jr., your champion for Juicy Game Night Monthly, November 16th.
Wow. Wow. What a grand final. And I'm gonna say it, man. I have never seen an Uno reverse card so fast, just like that, and switch into full acceleration for King Ray Jr.
Yeah, that was definitely some turbo nitrous that we saw, especially in those last 2 games. If I'm not mistaken, those were 2 no-round browns straight back to back. We call that a doo-doo brown in the business.
Yo, shout outs to ATL for that one too.
Of course.
But man, just talk about the milestone that NG Obscure was putting Junior. No grabs, being broken.
Bro.
A lot of whiff punishes, but it doesn't even matter because we're gonna go the distance, and the winner still stays the same for King Ray Jr.
What are we teaching our viewers, though? Are we teaching our audience that you don't have to break grabs to win games? That is not a skill that they need?
No, it's a skill that you need. It's a skill that you need.
But you really need to be able to capitalize on your opportunities like King Ray Jr. has. Those combos, he was just ready every single time to capitalize.
Hey, man, eyes don't lie. Eyes definitely don't lie. But we're going to have to send you out with the truth because the truth is we're done for tonight. There are no more games. Juicy Monthly is over. We're going to have to wait for the next one, and it pains me to say it, but we got to say goodbye. Tony, you got any last words?
Love each other. Love yourself. Love your community. Support your locals. It's been your boy Foxhound in spirit. You already know every single time. We get it. Thank you so much. Join us next one. Juicy Game Night. Ow!